Santiago Bernabeu is currently buzzing with excitement as fans eagerly await the arrival of new stars for the upcoming season, including players like Alphonso Davies, Hakimi, and especially the highly anticipated arrival of Kylian Mbappe. Amidst the flurry of information about the French superstar, the future of the young Brazilian talent, Endrick Felipe remains of great interest. The excitement reached new heights when Endrick Felipe made his debut for the Brazilian national team and immediately set a series of records. This young star became the youngest player to score for the Brazilian national team since Ronaldo de Lima in 1994, and also the youngest player to score at Wembley Stadium, both in club and national team colors. Today, let's delve deeper into this promising teenage sensation, who is dubbed the new Ronaldo of Brazil. What makes a young player like Endrick Felipe attract a global football giant like Real Madrid? Surely it must come down to his unique skills. Endrick Felipe is hailed by the Brazilian media as a talent far beyond his years. At just 16 years old, Endrick Felipe stands out among his peers in terms of technique, speed, and goal-scoring ability, qualities that are considered rare in world football. Endrick Felipe is evaluated by the Brazilian media as a talent far beyond his years. At just under 18 years old, he outshines his counterparts. Endrick Felipe is the most promising young player in Brazil since Neymar, but he's very different from Neymar. He's calm in front of the goal and plays with strength. Endrick Felipe can even challenge and push over an adult man, Brazilian football expert Filippo Silva shared with Transfermarkt. Endrick Felipe idolizes Cristiano Ronaldo, and this left-footed player's playing style bears similarities to Adriano or Romario. João Paulo Sampaio, the sports director of Palmeiras, commented, "He is rich in personality, strong, and has the mentality of a champion." Endrick Felipe trains diligently and seriously. He strives to please everyone around him, and he has everything it takes to become a world football star. Endrick Felipe is versatile, excelling in all three attacking positions in a 4-3-3 formation, and he can also play as an attacking midfielder. His ability to support defense with tackles and interceptions is also a strength. Like many Brazilian attackers, Endrick Felipe prefers to use his speed and excellent technical foundation to bypass defenders. His short burst of acceleration is highly regarded, and he enjoys challenging himself with various finishing techniques, such as long-range shots and tight-angle finishes. Endrick Felipe has signed a contract with Jay-Z's Rock Nation Sports Company and will terminate his contract with Nike to become the face of New Balance before moving to Madrid. As of now, the support team for the 17-year-old player has grown to over a dozen people, including a chef, physical therapy expert, technical analysis expert, and marketing specialist. All of them play crucial roles in the development of football talent. Thiago Freitas, the manager of Rock Nation, stated, "Endrick Felipe is not only a player who executes actions perfectly, but also a player who executes unexpected actions at different times during the match. It's difficult to face him because it's hard to know what you'll be up against. In some goals, Endrick Felipe starts explosively, bypassing defenders with high speed, and just when you think he'll shoot with similar force, he finishes as if playing with his younger brother. Endrick Felipe plays as if he has two hearts, each beating to a completely different rhythm." The $72 million contract will face significant pressure when he moves to Europe to play from this summer onwards. Endrick Felipe must prove himself not just as a media product of Brazil, but with performances on the field. However, with immense potential and a clear development path laid out by Real's coaching staff, Endrick Felipe has many opportunities to shine as a future star. Modern football increasingly values versatile players who can fulfill multiple roles within a team, and Endrick Felipe is certainly a special example of such a player. Endrick Felipe's versatility allows him to play in any position across the forward line due to his diverse skill set. With strong shooting ability with both feet, he easily becomes a top-class striker. Additionally, his impressive speed and technique make playing on the wings a natural fit for the 2006-born player. It's important to note that Endrick Felipe differs from players like Vinicius or Rodrigo, fellow Brazilian talents, in that he doesn't operate as a traditional winger, but rather predominantly as a forward. However, he can still excel in wide positions, demonstrating surprising versatility despite his young age. This young player possesses boldness, composure under pressure, and remarkable spatial awareness beyond his years. Endrick Felipe is always ready to exploit gaps between opposing defenders to score goals. Although he is a center forward, he doesn't rely solely on physical strength. Similar to Erling Haaland, Endrick Felipe is left-footed but has a different playing style. With a height of 1.73 meters and a slender build, he is compared to Romario on social media. They always compare me to Romario. They say he was a striker who moved very well inside the box, and that's what I'm trying to do. I also want to score many goals with my head like Romario without needing to be too tall, Endrick Felipe admitted. The new contract of Endrick Felipe with Real Madrid has even adjusted Romario's skills when he said, "I try to practice many dribbling skills that Romario still performs when on the field." Among nearly 200 goals that Endrick Felipe has scored during his time playing for Palmeiras' lower-level team, there are many goals in Romario's style. He moves across the entire attacking front. In the penalty area, he is not the strongest or tallest, but he is the smartest. He moves well and can anticipate the movements of the opposing defense. This prodigy seems to have a sixth sense to gain an advantage in counterattacks or when the ball is in the opponent's penalty area. By doing so, he avoids confrontations with opposing players. Endrick Felipe also has an impressive dribbling speed. He changes direction unusually and rarely stays still on the field, making it difficult for defenders to catch him. Furthermore, Endrick Felipe's finishing ability is also admirable. His shots are often not very powerful but extremely dangerous. However, that does not mean he cannot score beautiful goals from outside the penalty area. Endrick Felipe is truly a formidable striker, despite not having an overly impressive physical or athletic foundation. And Real Madrid fans are hoping to see a new Romario in white in the coming years. Obviously, no player is perfect in an absolute sense. In the case of Endrick Felipe, his strongest point, as recognized by experts and many spectators, is his sharpness in the penalty area. Along with that is his impressive speed. So, what other strengths does the Brazilian youngster possess? And conversely, what weaknesses does the 17-year-old still have to improve upon to become a top star? I'm sure you're curious to know, right? Let's delve into this issue. Endrick Felipe's aerial ability is certainly a strength. Despite not being impressively tall at just 170 meters, Endrick Felipe's powerful leaps allow him to be a threat in the air regardless of his height. Although he has a small stature, Endrick Felipe's ability to compete in the air is impressive. The Brazilian player is strong and can jump high enough to neutralize the impact of his somewhat modest height. Additionally, Endrick Felipe possesses speed and strength. This has been fully demonstrated by the 2006-born striker, as he reaches the maximum speed of the tournament and maintains his speed over long distances. In terms of technique, Endrick Felipe's style of play is everything you would expect from a Brazilian forward. The Real Madrid striker excels in one-touch situations and displays extremely good technique in tight spaces, especially when his back is facing towards the goal. Moreover, Endrick Felipe is extremely skillful and creative in his dribbling ability. Hailing from the land of Jogo Bonito, Endrick Felipe carries within him the illustrious football heritage of Brazil. When given the opportunity, he doesn't hesitate to showcase his dribbling prowess and leave opposing players helpless. However, Endrick Felipe can be somewhat flashy when trying to display his skills at unnecessary moments. Nevertheless, this is a characteristic that, if coached well, could become an extremely valuable asset for a player to possess. Additionally, Endrick combines excellent ball control and dribbling skills at high speeds, and his dribbling ability helps him attract attention in the final third of the field. His ability to surge forward and bypass multiple defenders in one dribble looks truly effortless. Endrick Felipe often finds himself in the right place at the right time thanks to his dribbling talent and spatial awareness. Endrick Felipe always demands passes toward him and then executes appropriate movements while also exploiting space to create goal-scoring opportunities in the blink of an eye. With his tremendous speed, hardly any defender can stop Endrick Felipe from scoring. In addition to skills and tactical acumen, what every great player needs is an attitude on the field, personality on the pitch, and competitiveness. Character and reactions on the field somewhat help us assess whether a player can develop into a future star or not. With Endrick Felipe, a young lad still in his teens, how does his personality manifest? Endrick Felipe possesses a nimble left foot not unlike Lionel Messi's, but he shares many traits with Cristiano Ronaldo. Growing up in street football and seeing football as the key to escaping poverty, he trains diligently. It can be affirmed that alongside his talent, Endrick Felipe's extraordinary determination is something all his coaches at Palmeiras have to acknowledge. He is always one of the earliest to arrive and the last to leave training sessions. He trains vigorously and is particularly diligent in investing in his own development. Endrick Felipe spares no expense in hiring a team of over a dozen people to support his career development, including nutritionists, fitness experts, tactical analysts, psychologists, and marketing experts. Additionally, the Brazilian national team rookie has signed a contract with Jay-Z's Rock Nation Sport, which represents many top football stars in Europe, such as Romelu Lukaku, Reece James, and Marcus Rashford. Overall, Endrick Felipe aims to become a perfect role model in the future, much like Ronaldo, and be an idol for young people both on and off the field. Especially in terms of nutrition and physical development, Endrick Felipe aims for a six-pack physique, like his Portuguese idol. He strictly adheres to the team's prescribed sleep schedule, focuses on gym workouts, and avoids alcoholic and carbonated beverages. Endrick Felipe strictly follows a diet rich in protein with plenty of carbs from whole grains. He avoids sugary foods and opts for fruits and vegetables instead. Like Ronaldo, the Brazilian national team rookie divides his meals into 6 to 7 small portions each day, which helps him maintain an excellent physique despite being only 17 years old. His thighs are well developed, so his long-range shots or direct free kicks always come with tremendous speed. According to Thiago Freitas, the manager of Rock Nation Sport, Endrick Felipe is fully aware of his potential and always seeks to exploit all of it. Most young talents, especially those from Brazil, believe their potential is a sacred guarantee. They believe that over time they will naturally excel as long as they persist and wait. Endrick Felipe, however, is different. His talent is amplified by his own self-awareness and efforts, not by us. The presence of the summer's new recruits strengthens a squad that was already youthful, including players like Camavinga, Valverde, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Ada Güler. These young stars are all between 18 and 27 years old and have long-term contracts with Real Madrid for the next 4 to 6 years, signifying a squad overhaul and a generational shift, with the likely departures of older players like Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, and Dani Carvajal in this summer. A new generation of Galacticos is being built by Carlo Ancelotti to ensure Real Madrid continues to soar in Europe and serves as the foundation for the future. A new journey will begin for Endrick Felipe in July this year.